folks, welcome back to another video where I get to help you get unstuck while using astrology and tarot. So today's video is mostly focused on you if you are dealing with any energy blockages that's actually blocking you from making the money that you desire and allowing abundance to enter your life that is beyond what money can buy, right? So life is not all about money. You can receive your blessings in other ways like relationships, contacts. You can get the physical thing. As I don't remember who I heard this from, but she was like saying, ask for the cake, not the flower. So you can literally get the thing that you want and not have to necessarily need the money to get it. So this video is to help you just unblock any kind of pathways that are preventing you from receiving abundance, receiving money, receiving what is already yours. But before I go into this reading, I have a few announcements to make. One is if you are ready to hold space for yourself and me be there with you to release unfulfilling dynamics, find gratitude and balance in the present moment, and prepare for what's to come next, Release and Root is for you. So this is where I am helping you receive the wisdom of fall and not have to go through this season of change alone. So you'll receive a 30-minute Release and Root tarot reading with me. You'll get a PDF downloadable workbook, fall season workbook that people are raving about. They love it. You can check out the testimonials on my website if you're curious. You will also get a fall meditation. It's going to be a voice memo. So I'm really excited to offer this again and do it in a new way. And this voice memo also, or this meditation, also includes the astrological information that's going to be going on through fall too. So that's what's going to make it unique to other meditations that you might have received. But meditation is going to help you release and acknowledge your abundance here and during the fall. And then you also get a 1 month ahead astrological forecast based on your birth chart. So you'll also get the tidbits of the astrology in the month ahead with the workbook, but you will also get a video, 30-minute video on the astrology based on your birth chart. So you'll kind of get both if you decide to accept this container called Release and Root. So if you're ready for the whole space for yourself to release unfulfilling dynamics, find gratitude and balance in the present moment, and prep for what's to come next during the winter, definitely book your reading and all the good stuff with Release and Root down below in the description box. Another thing I need to announce is that I will be having 2 markets to look out for here in September. So on September 27th, I'll be at Drink's Backyard in Austin with the Austin Witches Market. And then Sunday, the next day, I will be at Far Out Lounge with the Austin Witches Market on September 28th. And then I'm doing something new with Sisters of Fate here in Bastrop. I will be doing First Friday readings on October 4th. So during our Bastrop Art Walk, I will be offering readings at Sisters of Fate. So definitely come check us out. We are super excited to receive you. If that be in the market or I'll be at Sisters of Fate, I'm really excited to connect with you in a very one-to-one, personal, in-person, in real life kind of way. So that's all my announcements. Thank you for listening. Let's get into the reading. So I'm going to be pulling from my Ethereal Vision Tarot deck here. Love her. This deck is so beautiful, so gentle, and really inspiring. So I feel like this deck is going to be really helpful and helping us get unblocked and receive abundance in a way that money can buy and as well as what money cannot buy. So this first card is going to be about our current money energy. So this is going to give me insight on who specifically I am talking to right now. You might find this video today, or as it's released, or you might find it months later. And either way, this video is for you. If you see it and it resonates with you, this video is for you. As well, I just want to keep in mind to be discerning, receive what you need to receive from this reading, but also if it doesn't resonate, leave it. So that just want to kind of disclaimer there. All right, so current money energy. So what is the present state of your financial flow that you need to be aware of? All right, so Four of Swords. So I am talking with someone that's kind of like at a standstill. You're kind of resting here. You're, in a way, we're kind of contemplating like what we want to do to grow our money, but also being initiated in the next season of our lives here in the fall, I guess. So yeah, what I'm seeing here is kind of like she's contemplating what she's about to do next, like what she's getting herself into. But she's being knighted. So she's kind of like, I already said yes. But what exactly did I say yes to? Because we can have the whole idea, we can write up a whole business plan, we can write up a whole, I don't know, situation in our heads, and then when it's time to take action, we're like, oh shoot, what did I actually agree to? So this is kind of like where we are with our present state with our money flow is, I've decided to go on this adventure with our money. Maybe it's investing in something, and now we're like, okay, we need more income. We need to bring more money in because I've spent a lot, and now we're at this like in between season here. So the hidden blockage here. So this is what subconscious belief or fear that is restricting abundance to flow in. So yeah, maybe we did pay for something and we're like, crap, we're on this adventure. I need some more money. So the next thing is Two of Pentacles. So what belief or fear is restricting abundance? The need to juggle it all is what I'm seeing. The need to afford it all by yourself. The need to get the right balance of making money, spending money, and for it to be juggled correctly. And again, doing it on your own is what I'm seeing here. So this is a subconscious belief that is restricting your abundance. This is preventing you from seeing those that can support you in ways that you couldn't do for yourself alone. So this is our blockage here. We have to really be cautious about our belief around doing things all by ourselves. We are not an island. As humans, love or function best in community, in connection. And so keeping that in mind, I'm seeing that this blockage of having to do everything on our own and juggle everything is what's preventing our abundance. So the practical blockage. So what tangible external factor is limiting our financial flow here? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is talking about this fear of having to let go of our investments because we have put in so much. Like it's kind of like, oh, what is that called? It's a fallacy. I'm not thinking of it right now, but it's like, oh, I put so much into this and I don't want to like let it go because I put so much into it. I might as well just stick with it and because it's mine. And yeah, this is an external factor that is limiting your financial flow. I really need to find that policy. So let's see. I'm probably just gonna let this pass by. If it comes back, it'll come back. You can put in the comments of what I'm thinking about if you know what that fallacy is. But basically, yeah, it's like you think you're having to stick with it because have been with it for years. And it would seem, I don't know, silly or irresponsible to let it go. But this is the card that talks about this is the external factor. This is the factor that's limiting your financial flow. So we can also think about it in energy too. It's like you're investing so much energy into this thing that's not giving you the rewards that you are needing to sustain yourself. And this, again, it doesn't have to be just financial. Also, you want to look at it like, how do you feel energetically? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about your life when you're engaging with this thing? Do you feel drained? Do you feel like just life isn't working out for you? Do you feel less than yourself? Do you feel small? Does your bank account look small as you continue to engage with this? All these things are preventing you from accessing the abundance that is naturally yours. And we have to just let that thing go that we are just really overly attached to, that we over identify with because we've been working with it for so long. So mindset shift. What perspective about money needs to change? What do you need? How you relate to money needs to change. How can it change so that you can? All right. 5 of Cups. All right. So we need to grieve about the money opportunities we had that we just lost or that passed us by. And then 5 of Pentacles in reverse talks about being a victim. So we really need to release this victim mentality. Both of these cards talk about victim mentality around our money. Yeah, you did pass up those opportunities. You said no for whatever reason. Maybe you didn't have a car at that time. You couldn't go to that city and be a part of that conference, or maybe you couldn't take on that specific job because you didn't have the right tools or the knowledge or the connection. Or maybe, you just didn't have the funds to invest in that business idea. And so you're feeling stuck in this victim mentality loop that says nothing works out for you. But this is a mindset shift that needs to be released because life could work out for you. Things could work out in your favor. It's just you having to slow down, cry, that's good. Release what you need to release because that helps clear your eyes, clear your perception. And then you'll see the 2 cups that are behind this guy, the 2 opportunities that are actually yours. So there's 2 of Cups behind the 5 of Cups person that talks about there's 2 other opportunities that are financially or as emotionally fulfilling. And then also in this case, financially fulfilling too, but mostly it's emotional first. So yeah, this is a mindset shift that we need to experience first. So resources already present. So what is an existing gift, skill, or asset that can leverage you? So we got the Tower in reverse. So your ability to shake things up, your ability to challenge the status quo, your way of living life, your ability to say, this is bullshit, and then do things differently. That's literally what I was hearing there. It kind of makes me laugh. My guides are goofy. But your ability to do that is a gift. It is a skill. You know how to be a divine troublemaker, world shaker, ground, I don't know, earth mover, whatever that term is there. But you're able to do this. Like you have this natural ability. And this is a resource that you have that you're just kind of like, okay, I needed to change my attitude about how I relate to money. This is bullshit that I am able to work so hard and I don't have anything to show for it. I don't get to experience the life experience that I want to because I'm holding myself back. Enough, I'm tired of it. I'm going to do something different. Like that is your inherent gift, your ability that you really can't teach other people. You really can't buy from other people. That is yours, and so utilizing that, seeing that as a resource would help open up your access to your abundance in your life. Okay, so pathway of flow. So where does money want to meet you naturally? Where does it want to meet you? So I got the strength card in reverse. How it wants to enter your life is by you being strong, by you holding your boundaries, by you acknowledging your primal instinct, your desire for the essential things in life and how you want them in your life and how you want to attain them. And so it's just being able to provide for your essential needs. Money wants to meet you there. It wants to support you there. I kind of like to think about money as like its own entity. It's its own being. And you have to respect it. You have to, money is a very shy, let's think about it as a person, shy person, but also very strong. It's not going to just put itself out there. It has to feel safe and welcomed and taken care of. And so with the strength in reverse is this is how money, wants to meet you. It's it wants to support you, but it needs to be respected. So the money that you have now needs to be respected. And I feel like I'm saying this to myself as much as I'm saying this to you. It's like like attracts like, the more money you have, the more money you'll get, because that is law, You could just look at it with people that have good relationships. People that know how to treat people well ends up getting more people that they can treat well in their life, more friends, more connections, more fun. So it's like the same thing here. So what is the action you could take now? What steps can you take immediately to invite the flow in your life? Invite that financial flow that is helping you remember your abundance. Is there a card that flipped? No. Oh my goodness. That was me forcing that out by accident. Okay. So what step? Okay, this is what our guides have to say. What is the step that we could take immediately to invite flow into our life? Oh, got the Fool card, my favorite card. It's time to take the risk. It's time to trust your guidance, your inner guidance. It's time to trust in the universe. It's time to trust in the dreams that you have, the idea that you have, and just go for it. I'm hearing go for it. Even though you may not have all the knowledge you need, you're just literally led by the intuition. You're led by the emotion. You're led by the attraction to this adventure. Go for it. That's how you can literally immediately invite the flow here. So what habit you need to release? This habit, this recurring habit that drains you and your finances and prevents growth is 8 of Cups. So with this card, this is with the full moon too. It's interesting. So this is a man sitting on some rocks looking at a mountain. And there's the moon. The moon's really glowing and sticking out to me on this card. So this habit that drains you, the moon also in astrology signifies habits. And so what that makes me think about is our moon placement. If you know your moon placement, then this habit that you have that tries to keep you safe, tries to protect you from unknown experiences, and especially in alignment with your moon placement, you want to think about that. That is what's draining you, that's preventing your growth. So for example, if you have like a Scorpio moon, being overly protective of yourself and your stuff and your knowledge and your dreams and your passions, being overly protective of it and feeling bad and feeling ashamed of what you're interested in, what gives you nourishment, feeling ashamed or feeling like you're tabooish and no one's going to like you, that recurring habit of thought, of mental pattern, is what prevents you from seeing your abundance, prevents you from financial growth even. So yeah, if you know your moon placement, of seeing that it's definitely connected to your moon. But if you don't know your moon, just think about any kind of like shadow, dark habits that you have that says, oh, I have to protect myself. Oh, I can't share this part of myself with them. I'm not safe. I want to feel safe. I'm scared. You want to question those illusions. You want to question those illusions because those illusions could call you to leave situations that you're not meant to leave. It could call you to block opportunity, financial get growth opportunities that was not for you to do because you're trying to maintain the same sense of protection that is like not necessary anymore. Support, your support system. So what can assist you in your expanding abundance? So Page of Swords, upright. So this card talks about being curious of sharing what you know in different ways and new ways. So if you're like on social media, you could be doing all kinds of new expressions of your knowledge of what you have to offer. May that be on a video, may that be like, your how you write, how you use your voice, may that be blogging, whatever new form of communication that is like exciting to you, that is what supports you. Also, a person that can help you grow intellectually and step into utilizing your voice in new ways and standing in that new power is also someone that can help expand your abundance. So using your voice is really important and supportive in new ways. Long-term strategy. What long-term approach ensures financial stability? I want to draw all my cards. Okay. No, I love it. So what long-term? Okay, so Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this talks about having to be mindful of finding the balance between how much you give and how much you receive. Being aware of what you're giving and what you are receiving. And just like, yeah, just being sensitive to this, because I know, like, for example, whenever we are creating a new service and we're like trying to figure out what's the price for this, I like to use, well, for one, do like the market research thing too, but also utilize my intuition, being in that I am a mystic. And so, it's so listening to my body and getting signs from my guides of like, should this be the price? And then realizing how I feel about it, or, sticking a price and then a client does come in figure out, okay, how do I feel after giving that service? Do I feel drained? Do I feel energetic? Like, which way do I feel, or is it neutral? Um, if you feel drained after doing something that helps you make money, um, that is a red flag saying, like, okay, we have given more of our energy and we're out of balance, and we are not receiving the reward for that. So we're out of balance. If you are energetic after the giving that service, that shows that you are giving and you're receiving what you need from that, and it's like compounding and making you feel much more stronger and excited and ready to go for the next round, which is, this is a great green flag. If you feel neutral, then I guess you're doing pretty good, but you want to continue to stay mindful of that either way. I personally like to be in the feeling revitalized part of things. And so, figuring out that sweet spot is a great long-term strategy, I think. So that's gonna help you ensure financial stability. It's like you using your physical body, your intuition, your guides, and those signs as your compass. Soul aligned wealth. So how can you ensure money flows and it aligns with your deeper values? So you want to think about your values right now. As I'm pulling this card, we want to think about our values. How can we ensure money flows with our deeper values? I got 3 of Pentacles here. I sure did pick a lot of Pentacles today. Makes sense. I'm listening to see what our guides are saying about this card being the answer. So how can you ensure money flows and aligns with your deeper values? Oh, I had it. So what I'm visualizing is that it's a group of people. So with the 3 of Pentacles, there's 3 people there. They're looking at a piece of paper. They are figuring out a plan to build this great cathedral, this great building, build up their vision in a very physical kind of way. And they're doing that in community. And so how we can ensure that this is in alignment with our deeper values, I'm thinking community is really important. Being in community with others that also resonates and aligns with your values. I know, like for me, my value is freedom. My value is empowerment. And I love laughter. I love having a good time. And so being amongst community with people that are about that, having a good time, freedom, like there's no like crazy contracts, crazy, like you have to be here, this, whatever, like these like really restricting situations. And they're also empowering. So they're not like getting in the way of you stepping into your power. Those are my jam. Those are my people. And so I know that when I am in those kinds of situations and I am in alignment with like a soul aligned, and that helps me build my wealth. That helps me build my relationship with money in a stronger kind of way. So, or just like acceptance with how abundance is, I'm receiving abundance in my life. So again, it doesn't have to always be money showing up, but it could be a new connection. It could be a new place that I learned that, oh God, it's so beautiful and I love it here. It could be, what do you think? It could be anything like that, more than money, but also money, because we were talking about money. So yeah, so that I'm seeing, being with people that are on the same page, they have something to offer too. Like they're experts in their own right, and you're in a shared vision, shared values. So outcome of aligned flow with money and abundance. What is possible when you open fully to your abundance in this life? What is possible for you? Oof. All right. So, well, what seems like is we got two of wands reverse and then page of wands upright. So it seems like what you'll notice, what is possible for you is that, okay, we got to go back to the drawing board and figure out a new plan that actually excites us, that resonates with us, that makes us just ready for a new adventure and open up to more inspiration. So it seems like we are becoming more aware of this dance that we're doing with the cosmos, with the universe, with life around us. Like it's going to be a constant dance to receive that financial abundance, the abundance in our life. We're gonna have to do this two-step kind of thing where we think we're on this course and then things change and we'll go back to the drawing board just to come back and be inspired again and ready for that new adventure and channel that down into something physical and real. And then it's going to be a constant ebb and flow. And it seems like there's this acceptance with this. So there's an excitement with this. That's what I'm seeing there. Whew, okay, so that is our reading about how to unblock your money flow. Again, if you're wanting to connect on a one-to-one basis in person, look out for my markets here that are coming up. I have my events page also in the description. And then if you're wanting a release and root reading and all the good stuff that comes with that, make sure you book your reading with the link in the description as well. I love you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye.